Hey everyone, this is Lito Coppola, and I'm here to share this with you guys. Um, uh, um, in spite of the release of Black Panther coming out less than a month now, um, I thought I'd share this with you guys to speak on my opinion about this, and it's been in me for a while, and I've been really excited to share this. Um, why Black Panther and Black superheroes should be important. Now, as a lifelong fan of movies and a fan of comic books, growing up um, in the Midwest, in a predominantly white neighborhood, the superheroes I knew growing up were all white, or any black superheroes. First comes to mind was Superman. He was my favorite superhero growing up. Clark Kent, Superman was my favorite superhero. And I grew up watching the movies and the live action series from back in the day and in the mid to late 90s. And he was my superhero as a kid. And then later on, I got into Batman, etc. But the point is that throughout my lifetime, you know, my African Americans, including myself, never had a voice in the superhero world. I mean, I mean, this movie, uh, uh, Marvel Studios is putting out, Black Panther, is so important for so many people of my race, background, and heritage to have a voice in the Marvel universe, to have a voice not just in movies but in heroes and comic books in general. I mean, we never saw a movie with an all black cast that's centered about a superhero. I mean, we never had that, and it's so important. It's so important for the African American community to have a voice like any other race background. To have a voice like there are many nationalities that have superheroes in it. It's not just white. It's not. And I think, me personally, I was mostly, as an African American, I was mostly brought up in a predominantly white neighborhood, and the only people that were black were my family members and the people that I'm close with privately, my family. Other than that, I mostly was surrounded by white people, which explains why I talk in such a different way. But besides that, to me, I never saw a black superhero on screen before. And if this movie comes out, it will mean a lot, not just the African American community, but a lot of people. And and the same goes for Asians. Asians still don't get the respect they deserve, and they should. And the theater company which I perform for, Interact, here in St. Paul, over in St. Paul, here in Minnesota, features has. I know this guy. He is Korean descent, and and he happens to be an actor with special needs. And to me, that's more. That's also important that we should have more Asians. We should have more Latinos, Mexicans, everybody from every color of the rainbow as superheroes. We're getting fed up and tired of seeing white males be superheroes. And as much as I love Wonder Woman, as much as I loved the movie when it came out, that that as much as I loved it very much, and that was great to have a female lead dominating the box office um as a superhero, I still, something was missing. There wasn't a diverse that much diversity in it. And for me, Black Panther is so important to me as an African American, as a person who's working on writing a comic book. That's based on the idea I had many years ago when I was a little girl. That's about a white superhero who has superhero powers. That's about electricity, and it's a comic book. That's my first one, and it's about a white male basically that have superhero powers, and it's written by an African American woman. Yes, it's written by me, black woman, writing a character about a white superhero. And it's not, and it features a person of Asian descent in it. And I just started writing the pieces. But to me, I think that it's super important for anyone, any background, whether if you're a writer or an artist, whatever. If you want to write something that you personally feel, write it. It doesn't. If you're of color, you don't have to write about your own race. You can come out. It's okay to write about a white person. It's okay for a black person or any other person to write about white characters and white people, unless you have personal experiences with it. I have. Most African Americans haven't had that experience. 'Cause most of them didn't grow up in the suburbs like I did. But that's not a knock on. I'm not knocking my race background. I'm not knocking about who I am as a person at all. I am proud to be an African American. I'm proud of my African roots. My family roots are from the Ivory Coast. That is my roots. That is where most of my relatives and my roots are. My roots are from the Ivory Coast. I'm part French, and and my father said he's from South Sudan. He's from North Africa. I have roots in there, and Swahili descent, all African blood with American heart. So back to the Black Panther situation. I think it's important for if this movie comes out, it's gonna be super huge. It's gonna be amazing, and personally, I'm looking forward to seeing this movie. I can't wait to see it because it will bring such a whole new light to the MCU and such a diversity we never saw on comic book movies and superheroes. And it's super important, very important for the film industry to see this and shed a light on more diverse people not just in cinema but all over the entertainment industry. And it's okay to be different, but for my personal, again, I'm from the suburbs, and I can't relate to every African American person, but I respect my culture and I'm proud of my African heritage, and I won't trade anything of it whatsoever. We had presidents, we had astronauts, we had even Oprah Winfrey, who became the very first black woman to ever become a billionaire. We can do anything as just the same as whites can do in the world. We're just the same as they are. Doesn't make us different. And I can't wait for this movie. I'm really excited for Black Panther. And I also forgot not to mention the TV series Black Lightning. I've been great reviews. I really, really, really are interested in looking forward to seeing it. I haven't seen the show, but I've heard a lot of great things about it, and it sounds good. So that's it for my thoughts on the Black Panther. And for more, don't forget to write the comments below. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Look me up on Twitter and Facebook. I see you guys real soon. Take care.